Hey everybody, it's DallasFourTwo back again with another Planet Crafter video. Last time we got our hands on osmium, this new mineral, which is going to allow us to build numerous new things. Most important of which is this. Where is it? There we go. This T2 Jetpack. So I think I have some sulfur somewhere. I need to find some sulfur and some super alloy and some aluminum. I think I have some in one of my chests here somewhere. Sulfur, super alloy. Let's put some of these iridiums away. Grab that. Okay, I should be good to go now. T2 Jetpack. Boom. So let's see how that changes things. Looks like I can go up into the air, maybe a little further than before, or maybe the same as before, maybe it just goes faster. It definitely goes faster. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Now I can really get around. Nice. Oh, we got an asteroid storm coming in. Alright, so let's take a look and get a little reality check to see what else we can build here. Have I already built a T2 craft station? I think I did. Alright, that's what I have over here. Pretty sure that's what I have there. Advanced craft station we've already built. We have not built a biodome yet. How are we looking on things here? We're 15% towards liquid water. And that's going to go pretty quick. What do we have here? We've unlocked this atmospheric water collector. That's something I should try to build. I'd like to get one of these going. I'm going to look around and see if I can gather the materials for this, and I will reconvene with you after I find them. Alright, I got all the stuff to get this water collector. Let's see if I can build one. Oh, it's bigger than that. Okay, it's bigger than I thought. Let's put it over here. Boom. Oh, I got a power issue. That sucks. How can I build another nuclear reactor? 3 super alloys, 2 water bottles, a uranium rod. Uranium's an issue. No, it's not an issue. Okay, so 9 of these will get me a uranium rod. Boom. Put as much of that stuff away as I can. I'm going to need to drink some water soon, so I've got an ice here that I can build another one. Just going to collect the stuff to build another oxygen and another water bottle. I'll be right back. Alright, I've got myself a second oxygen capsule and a third water bottle because I'm going to have to drink that pretty soon. I want to grab another food. Let me see if my seed's done up here. It is. Alright, so we've got another bean cooking. It'll be a while. But now I've got 2 foods, 2 oxygens, and 3 waters, so I should be good for a while. Some of these things away. I really need to get more organized with my storage, but I have a feeling something's going to happen soon that I will explain to you when the time comes. And I don't want to go too crazy with building everything until, like doing elaborate building schemes until I see what's going to happen with this thing that I suspect, which I'll explain to you later. So, I wanted to build... What was I trying to build? We got all kinds of cool stuff we can build. I was going to build a nuclear reactor, so I need 3 super alloys. I'm not sure if I have enough. I've got 2 there. Do I have any in any of my other storages here? No, no. 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 Okay, I'm going to drop some things off here. I'm going to drop these, those, and that. And then I'm going to go over to that area with the tall standing rocks. And I'm going to collect as much super alloy and aluminum as I can fit in my inventory. So I'll see you when I get there. Alright, I'm nearing this area here with the standing rock formations. I'm going to quickly drink a water. Got a storm coming in. Let's see if we can find some super alloys over here. I hope they respawn. I don't know if they respawn or not. I think the basic resources will respawn, but I'm not sure about these super alloys. Here. Super alloy. I'll take some uranium. Those are kind of hard to find. A 250 seed, a iridium rod. That's all good stuff. I'll leave the rest of that there for now. This area I haven't really thoroughly explored, but it's kind of hard to do that because it's sort of a maze in here. Alright, I gotta get out to my safe house so that I can get some oxygen soon. I have a safe house over here on this side. The new jetpack really helps to get across these gaps where before I was struggling a bit. Boom. Boom. Cool. Alright, I really gotta go now. There we are. That's my inventory. I got room for a few more. I haven't seen any aluminums up here. Last time we were here we saw a bunch of aluminums, but now I'm not seeing any. That's curious. Maybe the aluminums don't respawn. Jumping gaps. More spots. Not close enough. I'm gonna head home. I'll see you there. Alright, I'm back home. Let's go in here and grab the rest of that stuff that I needed. What did I need to build the nuke? I've got everything I need. Let's build one. Boom. Alright, power is restored. That was a bit of a setback because my terraformation stopped while my power was out, but gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So now we've got quite a bit of extra power. Oh, it shows me what takes the most. The launch platform takes a lot, as you might expect. Alright, what else is here that I haven't built yet? I haven't built a biodome yet. I got... what else? Did I build a T3 heater yet? I don't know if I did. I can get an ore extractor. Okay. I suspect that this is going to... like if you put it in the area with the iridium, it'll probably extract iridium. If you put it in the area with the osmium, it'll extract osmium, and so on and so forth for all the different kinds of things. So, that's cool. I kind of want to make one of these. Let's see what happens if we make one. Okay, I'm going to head over to the iridium cavern. I'm actually going to head to the osmium area and see if I can slap one down. Alright, I'm in the iridium cavern, and I was going to head over here to the osmium area. And look at this ice cube. It's much smaller than it was the last time we were here. So, indeed, these things are melting, as we suspected last time. So I got this sulfur area here, but in the next room is the osmium area. Grab a few aluminums along the way. Alright, here I am in the osmium area. There's also some sulfur to be had in here. So let's slap this bad boy down right here and see what happens. I got an achievement for that. That's curious. It's just grabbing an iron. It adds heat, it adds pressure. takes energy. I wonder if it's going to do iron every time, or if it's only going to do, or if there's a chance that it'll do other things too. Well, let's do a little exploring around the nearby area while we wait for that to happen. This is not melting yet, so that might be a different kind of ice or something. There's some interesting area down here I wanted to scope out. I'm not going to go too far down here, but just take a look. Oh wow, look at that. It's like a wall of sand. That's crazy. We'll go check that out more fully at a future point. Let's go back in the Iridium Cavern and get a little bit of oxygen. There's also some area over here that I haven't explored yet. Getting a little low on oxygen, food, and water at this point. Let's go over here and step into our safe house. Let's have some food. How come I don't have any waters? That's curious. Where'd my water go? Did I put it away somewhere? I don't understand. Well, I better go home then. Alright, I'm back home. I'm not sure how I ran out of water, but I thought I had 3 bottles and then I had none. So I don't know if I built something that used them, or if I accidentally set them down somewhere, or what. Anyhow. So we built an ore extractor. We'll go take another look at that later. Anything else here that's really important? How are we looking on all of our terraforming stuff? We're 26% of the way to liquid water. I still haven't built a biodome. I haven't built a flower pot. I don't know if that's a good thing. It provides oxygen. So we're going to get a T5 backpack at some point. We're going to get a T4 heater after a while. We're going to get a sign pretty soon. And we're going to get a T2 nuclear reactor, but that's going to be a while. We got rain again. I'm just going to go ahead and start putting some things away here. Thanks to the tip from one of my viewers who told me I can press Control and click and it'll send all of those over, at least as long as you have room. That's pretty helpful. I'm trying to get used to that. I need more storage. There's just never enough storage. Well, I'm at a bit of a loss as to what to do next here. The biodome is a possibility. I don't know about lerma seeds, if I have any of those. I kind of want to just keep exploring. How's my seed coming over here? We got the blueprint for the sign. Still got a while to go. Any more food hanging around here anywhere? Looks like I've spent most of my food. I got some room to put some things in here. Let's go ahead and do that. So I have more room in my inventory. And I'm going to go ahead and do some exploring. I'll let you know when I get to an interesting spot. Okay, I'm back in the osmium area here. And I wanted to take a look at this and see what it's produced for us. Okay, it is grabbing a variety of things, but it has not grabbed any osmium yet, so that's a little disappointing. I guess I should take that so it can keep making new stuff. Let's go ahead and do some exploring while we're around here. Grab a few interesting things as we find them. Get a closer look at that wall of sand that we saw earlier. It's out this way. Still have some sulfurs back at home. I don't need too many, but I'll grab a few while I'm here. Aluminum also. Let's go see what we see out here. This is a very curious area. There's a box down here. It's like Niagara Falls, but sand. Ooh, a bioplastic nugget. Lerma seed, I need that for certain recipes. I better take that. The rest of that I can probably hold off. What's this all about? Can I go in it? I can. Just see what happens if we go over here. Hey, I'm at the top. I am going to run out of oxygen if I am not careful. Getting a little too overzealous here. Let's see if we can get back to our iridium cavern. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Just going to have to drink. Or take an oxygen capsule. Let me grab a titanium. I can set us up a new habitation over here. Here in the middle of this is probably a good spot. Silicon. I like just setting up these little living compartments as you go because they really pushed the wrong button there. They really set you up for success. Give you a place to come back and get some more oxygen. Okay, there's a box over here I want to take a look at. Bioplastic nugget, a 300 seed, a 250 seed, uranium. Stuff for another living compartment would be good also. Over here. $250 seed. That. This goes out this way. We haven't been over here yet. Getting a little hungry. Looks like a cave there. see what this is. Super alloy. Got plenty of that back at base for right now. Grab stuff to build another living compartment. Let's try to quickly explore this area. A lot of time. Find a weird door in a cave. Got an achievement for that. Wow. That's interesting. Low on hydration. Let's push out this way. It's another stark and distinctive landscape over here. I don't know if I'm quite ready to bite into that. There is a something man-made over there. Let's go take a look. Iron. Give me iron. I think that might just be a glitch, that little power outage that we saw there. Another iron. Alright, let's just poke our head in here and see what we can see. If there is even a way in here, I don't know if there is. Food level critical. Gotta head back soon, I'm almost out of supplies. Maybe there's no way into that. Guess not. Oh, I see. There's a one of these things that you can destroy with explosives. I still haven't found any explosives in this game, so I'm not sure how that works exactly. Alright, I think I'm gonna head back home. What's this? Whoa. See what I found? What's this? Pulsar quartz? Whoa, that's a new resource. I got an achievement for finding this. I'm gonna fill up on this stuff. That looks important. Nice. It's a bit of a risk coming through here, but take a quick look. Looks like there's more of it back in there. That's good. Wow. So much stuff to explore in this game. I'm back in the icy area. Alright, I think I'm gonna head home. I'll see you when I get there. Alright, I've reached my base. Step in and get some oxygen. Alright. I grabbed a couple of ice so I can make some more water bottles. There we go. I'm gonna need to get some food on me. How about this? Well, I need to put some stuff away too. I got a lot of stuff to put away. And not a lot of places to put it. I really need to build some more storage. Whoa, what's this doing? Oh, look at that. Nice. Alright, well it's full, but I can't carry any more right now. I think I had some storage crates up here at this little spot, so I guess I better just use those for now. Okay. Do I have any food hanging around up here? That is the question. I do have a food up here. Okay, I'll take that with me. Alright, I got stuff up here if I need it. Alright. Still haven't built a biodome. I haven't built a... I don't think I built a T3 heater yet. But that's not terribly important. It's just going to heat more. What's this? A sign. Okay. I really could use another locker storage. I haven't built one of these yet, but those might just be decorative, more or less. How am I doing on terraforming stuff? So we still got a long way to go for the T5 backpack. Got a long way to go to the T4 heater. Got quite a ways to go for this T1 algae generator. Grows underwater algae. Interesting. T2 nuclear reactor, quite a ways to go on that too. So I suppose one thing I could do is just start pumping out more of these things that provide oxygen, heat, and pressure. I mean, those are kind of important, so... Let me get the stuff to build another T3 Vegetube. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I got the stuff for the T3 Vegetube. I'm gonna pop one down right here. And I'm gonna put this 300 Nulna seed in it. Next, let's build another T3 drill. So I need a few things for that. I'll get those and then we'll reconvene. Okay, I got the stuff to build the new Vegetube, or I'm sorry, the new drill. So, there's a drill. Next, I want to build another heater. Let's build the best heater we can. Silicon, titanium, aluminum, iridium rod. Let you know when I get all that stuff. Okay, I got the stuff. I'm going to build a T3 heater. Oh, it's got to go indoors apparently. That's a bit of a problem. Don't have much room indoors in any of these areas. I guess I gotta put it over here. Alright, I'll put it in here. Boom. Shiny. Okay, I just built a top-tier heater, drill, and Vegetube. As good as I can currently build for all three of those. So that should help speed up my terraforming a little bit. And while we were doing all that, we got the plan for this bio lab. Science lab allows you to craft bio recipes. Interesting. I'm just kind of leery to build any of this like big ticket stuff until I figure out. I'm curious about something that might happen soon. We are 65% of the way towards liquid water. And presumably that means there's going to be some liquid water on the surface of the planet. And this message over here said, I read that you have a greater chance of success if you build your base at an altitude. I'm not sure why yet. And that's might be linked to this liquid water. So I don't want to get too carried away with base building until we see what happens with that. So that's why I haven't taken more time to organize things yet. So we're almost halfway to the tier 5 backpack. It's got a long way to go for this T4 heater. We're halfway to the algae generator, which it doesn't do us any good until we find some water areas. And tier 2 nuclear reactor still has a long way to go. I'm hungry. Is this thing ready yet? It is. Alright. These beans are the way to go, it seems like. As far as food that I've found so far, this is the best one. That's actually something I could do, is I could get another food grower. I wonder if I have room to put one in here. Aluminum and iron and a water bottle, okay. Okay, I got the stuff to build another food grower. Let's see if we can slap that down right here. Then they're both in the same room. I don't think I have a second bean seed, but I got this squash seed that I can put in there, which is almost as good. So now we'll have two foods growing at the same time. That'll be helpful. We're 72% to liquid water here. I took all the water bottles out of my water collector over there. That's why I have so many on me. Okay, we're sitting pretty on a lot of good stuff here. Take as many of those, put them in here. Let's take these out. Go. Alright, what's next? Well, why don't we do some exploring while we wait for things to happen? I have a... Here we go, that's what I wanted to look at. Let's see what we can spot on the horizon here. I don't think I've ever been over here. I've definitely been to the spiky area. We've been through this area, although we didn't ever really explore it fully. That's something we can do. We can go over here and explore. It doesn't take too long to get there. And we'll take a closer look at that crashed ship or whatever it was in the middle of that, because we never did really get a good look at that. And we'll probably finish out today's video doing that. I'm not really on my A game today. I'm just kind of all over the place, so I apologize for that, but we did make some progress, found some cool stuff. Maybe we'll find some more cool stuff in here. Okay, first of all, is there any... There are some aluminums on the ground in here, which I never noticed before. Here's a box. Nothing too good in there. This is the crash area over here. There's another box. Aluminum. Maybe I should build a living compartment in here. Titanium. There we go. Stop and get some oxygen. Okay, what's going on around here? Oh, look at that. I'm in. Some of these can be deconstructed. I don't have the right chip yet. A 300 seed. Lerma seeds I need for certain recipes, so I should probably take those. Some super alloy, some aluminum, some iridium. Nice. More aluminum. Another 300 seed. Alright, there's a little bit more stuff in here, but that'll keep us going for a while. So there's a little bit of stuff in there, and nothing too earth-shattering. Anything else around here? It's interesting how the lighting effects change in here. Makes you think there might be more to it, but perhaps not. Alright, I'm going to head back home. Alright, we are back to our base. See if I have a water over here available. Yeah, I'll just drink one of those. This thing's handy. Let's see how we're doing on our terraforming here. We are 86% and counting. We will be here in no time. How am I on power? I need to build another nuclear reactor. I just need a uranium rod. Easy enough. Well, it would be easy, but I don't have room for anything here. Okay, I think I got the stuff. Pop down another nuclear reactor over here. That gives me more power, so I can build another one each of these. Here comes another Vegetube. Cha-ching, and I need to get a seed to put in there. Let's get another 300 seed. Boom. And how about a heater? Or a drill, another drill. Okay, I'm gonna slap down another drill. Boom. And then we want to build another heater. Do I have enough iridium? Okay, I got enough stuff to build another heater, and I'm going to put it in here next to this other one. Boom. So, today I've built 2 T3 heaters, 2 T3 drills, and 2 T3 Vegetubes, and I've put 300% seeds inside of those. So now let's see where we're at with things. We are 98%. So, I'm going to log here, and we'll save that surprise for next time to see what happens when the liquid water happens. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Please click subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one.